Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy David from Pen Daily. Today, we're gonna take a look at this weapons case right here. I'm just kidding. This is the new generation ROG phone. This phone was released about a month ago and it had reportedly 2 million pre-orders before it was even officially available. Understandably, after seeing the spec sheet, I was pretty blown away as well, and after finally getting my hands on one, I have to say, this is arguably one of the best, or the best, gaming smartphones on the market right now. Alright, so let's get some specs out of the way. It's rocking a 6.59-inch Full HD AMOLED display, and quite a bit bigger than the previous generation phone. They went for a less common 19.5:9 aspect ratio to provide a more immersive gaming experience. Because of the chin and the forehead, it's actually slightly taller and wider than the OnePlus 7 Pro even. But its biggest selling point, I would say, is the fact that it's running a 120Hz refresh rate, even faster and smoother than the OnePlus 7 Pro that I've been using recently. When I put it side by side with the OnePlus 7 Pro, I do feel that it's a lot smoother, even just scrolling gently. I can't exactly show you guys on 24 FPS video, but it's quite apparent when you actually play with it yourself. And on the outside, there's not a lot of major changes really compared to the predecessor. They still went with a 3D glass back with color shifting lines carved along the body. Biggest difference, if you want to say, is the heat sinks on the sides. They used to have two for show, but now there's actually just one opening that's actually functional for heat dissipation. Also, the ROG logo that lights up here stayed the same. Right, and just a heads up, this in my hands right now is actually the Tencent version. It's slightly different from the global version. For starters, aside from aesthetic differences, it has only 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage compared to the global version, which can go up to 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. Also, the Tencent version only comes with 18 watts of fast charge compared to the 30-watt fast charge on the global version, and it has less bands in the global variant because it has to accommodate for other countries, so it has more LTE bands than this guy. Under the hood, it's rocking an overclocked Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus for the best performance and UFS 3.0 flash storage. I mean, it's pretty exciting just how much this guy is packing. Comes with facial recognition and in-display fingerprint sensor. Oh, and also a massive 6,000 mAh battery, which is pretty impressive if you consider the fact that if you tone down the refresh rate to about 60 or even less hertz, this guy can probably keep up for at least a good day and a half, even with you playing games all the time. Now, the multiple charging ports on the bottom and on the side remain the same compared to the predecessor because this is for you to clip on a dongle for additional accessories. For example, this fan, which also doubles as a headphone jack, giving you essentially 2 headphone jacks on this phone. 2 headphone jacks. Think about that. Charging from the bottom effectively gets rid of the cord when you're gaming on the side, so that's pretty good. I guess one of my, the things that I really want is that I hope they could add some sort of a cover on here so it doesn't accumulate dust easily because it's pretty big as an opening. And for the air triggers that they've introduced ever since the first module is even better this time, I would say. So for those of you who don't know ROG phones, these aren't actually buttons on the sides. They are really just pseudo buttons that are also pressure sensitive, so when you press it, it imitates like a click. And I think they really got the tactile feeling down like perfectly this time. It's very clicky, it's very responsive, and overall, if you're like an avid FPS gamer on the mobile, this is actually a great add-on for you to play. The triggers can be mapped to anywhere on the map according to your preferences, and I think this is a lot better than the hard pressure press on something like the Xiaomi Black Shark 2. Remember when we did a video on that? This phone also comes with various accessories and dongles, including this fan clip right here, which help with heat dissipation as soon as you clip it on. And how it works is that air goes in from here and comes out on the sides to help cool down the back cover. Also, there's a dual vision kind of dock that you can put your phone in to make it into sort of like a DS kind of thing, and a screen casting dock that can put whatever you're playing here onto your TV at home. So in my opinion, at $500, this is a very solid pickup for not just gamers, but also anyone who just want a very powerful Android powerhouse. Because with a ultra high refresh rate and stock Android experience right out the box, you're just getting so much more for the value. But Okay, for the Tencent version, I don't have stock Android app running on this because it's geared towards China and Google is not really available here, so that's why. But for anyone outside of China, you guys are in for a treat. You get a bigger battery life, a clean operating system right out the box, and you have this amazing smooth screen for scrolling through social media or watching all kinds of different entertainment. Oh, and also, did I mention that the front-firing speakers are pretty damn good? Like, everything so far on this phone I'm very, very impressed with. So I'd highly recommend it for anyone who's at this current juncture looking for a powerhouse, phone, or just looking for a good gaming phone, because this fits the bill. All right, so anyway guys, thank you for watching and I will see you guys later.